Hey guys, John here, back with another wonderful video. So, for this video guys, I'm going to talk to you about what is probably my favorite piece of equipment, the kettlebell. The kettlebell is an excellent and extremely effective piece of exercise equipment, which is incredibly good for lots of metcons especially. Metcon meaning metabolic conditioning workouts, and they are, what I usually do is my daily workout outside of just going to mixed martial arts training and lifting weights occasionally about 3 times a week. I lift heavy 3 times a week, do metcons almost daily, and go to MMA 5 or 6 days a week. So metcons make up a large amount of the breadth of my workout. And the kettlebell is easily the most useful piece of equipment for that, other than a pull-up bar. So the kettlebell, I only have two 20-pound kettlebells here in my home gym, but when I also go to the gym, they have a much better selection there. But they're not terribly expensive, but they're not super cheap either. So I'd probably say if you want a kettlebell and you're not very well off and not willing to make very much in the way of financial investment, use a gym, definitely. So the use of a kettlebell is it's like a dumbbell, but see, all the weight is outside of the handle, meaning that you hold the weight, apart from what you're gripping. So it's kind of like if you were, say, grabbing a chair or a person, the thing you're holding isn't where all the weight resides right centered. Unless, of course, you have a perfect grip on it, but it's a very functional piece of exercise equipment to practice using your stabilizer muscles. So your wrists and forearms especially. So the number one exercise that's always talked about when talking about the kettlebell is a kettlebell swing. For kettlebell swing, you grab your kettlebell, and you can either do it with one hand on the kettlebell at a time and you switch at the top, where you go down with a hip hinge movement and then pop your hips in to swing it forward and up, keeping your arms straight and your back straight. All the movement comes from the hip hinge. You're not really lifting it using your arms. You can also do it with both hands on the weight. That's the way you're going to do it with heavier kettlebells. And you can also use two kettlebells, although this is something that, be a little careful doing. I'd recommend just using a bigger kettlebell and hold one in each hand and swing it that way. So that was just a quick video where I was just going to talk to you guys about kettlebell swing. But then I thought, there's more to the kettlebell. What else can you do other than swing? Well, you can use them like parallel bars or whatever you call those things in gymnastics. So you can put your hands on them when you do push-ups, like this. Very useful, because you can get extra depth, stretch your chest a little more. Outstanding exercise. And on top of that, you can even do it push up and then row it. And then something I like to do is even extend my arm up like this. So I'll move backwards so you guys can see that better. So you do the push-up, and then you row the weight to your face, and then extend the arm out like this, like a side plank kind of position. And that's a really good way to work your abs a little bit, your back, and your shoulders. Really focus on the obliques, shoulders, and obviously your chest and tricep with a push-up. A little bit of your bicep with a row too. It's a good exercise. I really enjoy doing it. I believe, you can do a lot of things with the kettlebell. You could also try an L-sit, which is a challenging exercise where you hold your legs out like this. And then you can even, if you get to that point, go from the L-sit into a plunge into even a handstand push-up. I'm not there yet, but I would say, kettlebells can also be used as non-kettlebell piece of equipment. Be careful using it for stuff like that. And you can also just use them like regular dumbbells. Say curling with kettlebells, overhead press. They're a nice piece of equipment. And I'd say you can use dumbbells for the same things as kettlebells. So if you're making a home gym, think about what you want, figure out from there. Well, as always, thank you all very much. I will see you in the next video. God bless.